Well, Cole Watson. Hello, Cole. How y'all are? How you doing this evening? Hey, from Georgia. Hey, guys. Smudge Madison. Good to have you here, Cole. Jaws Jr. Hey, I know that name. I recognize that name. Hey, Mark. Yeah, I kind of like the hat myself, Mark. Thank you. Derek commented on my Instagram post today. I was wearing his hat. He didn't say anything about the hat, but he said he doesn't miss all the snow from up north. Waylon home. Yep, Waylon's home. Ohio. You don't need to be sorry, Jaws. That's a good thing, man. That just tells me you're a loyal subscriber and follower, and I appreciate that. There's Mike from Kentucky. You see where I'm at? Yeah, I'm in the shop. Yep. The old Impala. Hello, Scheduled Ed. I think I know where you're from, too. Yep, I'm home, Bill. Didn't want to come home, but I had to. Yeah, well, BC, it's just your lucky day. What can I say? Your your planets must be lined up. There's Terry from North Carolina. Good to see you. And Kick a Pony. That's my old Missouri buddy. He's a fellow Missourian, a fellow show me stater. Right, Kick and Pony? You learn so much on what not to do by watching me. Yeah, probably. There's Roberts from PA, and apparently it's morning in the UK. Thank you, Phil. I'm doing fine. Yeah, my travel videos got about one more to go. I think just trying to find time to edit them. I was pretty busy today and didn't get anything done. When the moon's in the seventh hour, yep. Age of Aquarius, BC, you got it, man. You're just hip, aren't you? Yeah. My camera lens, is it dirty? You think? I don't know. Not sure. I don't think it's the camera lens. I think it's just the lighting in here. I got those real bright lights behind me. I think that's what it is. I don't think there's anything wrong with the lens. I'll try and clean it off, but I don't think that's it. Uh-oh, lost everybody. There you are. Nah, it's just the lighting, man. It's those bright lights. There's nothing wrong with my camera lens. And there's Captain Tom, man. He's Johnny on the spot. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you being here, man. Helping me out. It was an awesome adventure, Thomas. I'll tell you what, a trip of a lifetime. Yeah, it's scheduled. It is dumping. It's dumping right now. Yeah, I don't know if it's your end or not, but yeah, it's dumping snow right now. It's probably about, I don't know, 3 inches or so out there, and it's coming down hard. Yeah, it's just a glare, Jaws. It's nothing wrong with the camera. Thank you, Jack. Glad you enjoyed it. There's a lot of footage I didn't put up because it's beautiful scenery, but I mean, people can only take so much of looking out the windshield going down the road, I guess. I might do it on another channel. I think I will start another channel. I think it'll be called Waylon Wire's Old Home Place. Yeah, might do that. Absolutely, the shock held together because I welded it. I tacked it. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Couple more to go, I think. Do not adjust the set. Pardon me. Yep. Do not adjust the set. It's just old fuzzy Waylon. That's just how it comes across. Hit the like button, guys. Yeah, appreciate it. That helps me. That really does. It helps me a lot when you hit the like button. There's 73 people in here and only 20 likes. Come on, guys. Pound that like button. Pulverize it. Yeah, me too, Patrick. Did my girlfriend get over being mad? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, unless you're talking about, you might be talking about Bernice. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Jaws. I worked at it and it paid off, and there's a little bit behind it why I had to do it, but I'm glad I did. And I lost 50 pounds, but I was concerned about gaining weight on my trip because it's so hard. It's so hard to eat good on the road, and you want to go out with your friends and eat. And I did have to go out and have some fried catfish with old Danny Brown, but I only gained 4 pounds, and I've already lost that since I got back. So it's all good. Well, thanks, Devil Man. Appreciate that. We got another thumbs up, 44 thumbs up. That's half of you. Now, 45. Thank you, guys. That helps me out. That makes it seem like so that YouTube will be more apt to share the video if a lot of people like it. Okay. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you. You're helping me out, man. Yeah, Jeff, I know. I only have one disappointment and one regret from that whole trip. It was good. Come on, Jaws, you're kind of giving me a hard time tonight. What's the matter, man? It ain't that bad. Yeah, I know, Jeff. I was pretty motivated though. I had a little health issue pop up that caused me to get myself in gear. So, well, just lighten up a little bit, man. put Gonna put me in a bad mood. Yeah, I know. Puddin's fat chop. I'm aware. Yeah, I'm in for a lot of snow. Yeah, it's coming down right now, and it's gonna keep coming down. Yeah, Randy, that was the dream, man. I tell you what, that was a blast. You'll have to map out your route. Well, I don't know why it was confusing. I just, I went to Myrtle Beach and then I turned around and I saw some people on the way, and then I turned around and saw some people on the way back. So I don't know. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate you being here, man. Oh, Jaws, I'll just be showing you what not to do. That's all. Yeah. Daylight we saved turned into snow. Thank you, Andy. Much appreciated. Well, I don't know about that, Jeff. It might be a nightmare. What's the temperature outside? Well, I don't know. Expect about 32, 30, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm looking at about 4 inches tonight, probably. It's coming down pretty good. Hey, George. Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. And thanks for the thumbs up, guys. That helps me out. Appreciate it. I got my girl here sitting right behind me, and I took it for the last ride the other day. Had a sunny day, and I took it for the last ride, and now I've got to put it away for winter. Put it away till spring. Well, thanks, Kick and Pony. Thanks for stopping by, man, and saying hi. Appreciate it. Well, how's it going there, Captain Tom? This thing is not going very fast for me. I didn't adjust the comments or anything. They're just coming at regular speed, but they don't seem to be flying by or anything. Wow, that's a lot of rain. Yeah. Oh, virtue streams. I've always got yard art in mind. I don't do a whole lot of yard art anymore. I used to. I used to do a lot of it, and I've got a lot of creations sitting around here in the yard. And I was thinking about one today. There's one that I wanted to do years ago, and I really wanted to do it, but I'd like to do a big dragon to sit down. I want a dragon that's holding a crystal ball out in front, and maybe a sword. But I got enough materials to do it probably. But it probably won't be on this channel because everything on this channel is about hot rods and rat rods and wrenching and banging on old metal and turning wrenches. So it would have to be, like I said, I might thinking about starting a new channel called Waylon's Old Home Place, because there's a lot of people asking me what's going on around here. And there's stuff that I do that I don't film because it just doesn't keep with the theme of my channel. Well, I know, Bill, it made me sad too, but it's a fact. It's a cold hard facts. It's the way it is. It's really tough. And but I got some neighbors that chipped in and gave me a pretty good little chunk of change to give to him, and I kind of got choked up a little bit, and I'm going, okay, Waylon, now don't be crying on camera. You can't be doing that. Suck it up, Nancy. It'll be all right. But I was just touched by the fact that they were so giving, and it just means a lot. And Brown is so in need that, I mean, I do what I can for him, but I can't support him either. So a little bit from everybody else really makes a big difference. It helped out. So I think he's going to have a good Thanksgiving, and he don't even know it yet. How many projects did you see on my trip? But I don't know. There was a lot of projects, a lot of other people's car projects and stuff. Yeah. Well, glad you got it working, Tom. Put a propane tank and have fire come out of the dragon's mouth. Yeah. Yep. That's the dream. Yeah, we may get that. Tony's talking about snow in the Midwest, and we're getting it tonight. Well, Larry, yeah, I think there's people that have said they're going to help him out, send him a little money, and And he goes to the food bank. I don't know if it's once a week or twice a month or whatever it is, but he said there's not much there. There's just not much there. But anyway, there's some folks going to help him out, and there's been some money come into my PayPal account that I'm going to send him tomorrow. So that'll help him out, and I appreciate, man, everybody pitching in. That's really kind of everybody. Oh, oh no, no projects I want to bring home. Um, I got enough. I got enough projects. I got more than enough. But I mean, I want them all. I want to bring them all home. Yeah, but no, I nothing serious. Yeah, Joe, did have a good time with our peak. Had a good time everywhere I was able to stop, and there was a lot more people that I wanted to see, but I just didn't have time to see everybody. There was a lot of YouTubers that I would like to have visited, but I'd still be gone. If I did, I'd still be on the road, and I wouldn't mind. Now ex boob tube, ex Smith. Do you really have to ask how my weld held up? Come on, man. I tacked it. I tack welded it. You know it's good. Um, what was I saying? I already forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, thanks, Wingnut. Yeah, it was a lot of fun being there with them, and we had a blast. Um, anyway, yeah, I got distracted there and got derailed. Okay, Jerry, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. That's right, Tony. Projects find me, and I've got so many of them. I actually sold one rig though this year. I actually got rid of one. Can you believe that? I got rid of one. I got rid of that little Dodge D100 pickup, and I didn't really want to, but my cousin wanted it, and he gave it a really good home, and he's going to get to it sooner than I will, and it's better off to have him on the road. So it was good. It went to a good home. Well, I know, Mike. I thought about that. I was back there on that trip, and the whole thing is just like a dream. It's like, man, I can't believe this car is 3,200 miles from home. Man, I can't believe this car is 4,200 miles from home and 5,000 miles from home. At one point, I was thinking, well, next year I'll bring that little short box 6 cylinder. And then I go, wake up, Ken. You can't afford to do this again next year. Maybe never. Maybe never. But sure glad I did it. I'm doing good, outfit. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's getting kind of late on the East Coast, so appreciate everybody taking the time to just stop in and say hi. That's awesome. Well, get her done, John. Just get her done. Makes me kind of sad I have to put this 63 away, but we've had a good run. It's been a good run. Car's been really good to me. I tell you, really good. Oh, Skagit Ed, thank you, man. That's I will I will send that. I will send that to Danny. I will send him all of that, and I appreciate that very much. Absolutely, absolutely, we'll send it to him. No, Joe, I did not find a home for the COE. Are you interested? Corvair. Huh. Yeah, I would imagine. 63 Corvair. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Put that thing on the road. Absolutely. I can't believe I've been on here 20 minutes already. It's warming up too. Got my coveralls on. I helped a guy move a Jeep today. We loaded up this Jeep Grand Cherokee, or what was it, a limited edition or something, and hauled it to another place. And 65 Impala 2 doors. I don't know any 65s right now, but yeah, we was out in the kind of out in the bitter cold today, loading that old Jeep up. I didn't video it because it was just we just needed to get it done. Takes a lot of time when you're messing around with cameras and such, but by now I'm getting warmed up. I gotta get these coveralls off. Been 8 years since I've been able to wear these coveralls and get them zipped up. That's a pretty good feeling. I told my doctor, talking on the phone, I told him I was wearing a 40 waist last time he saw me, and I told him I had to go buy all new jeans. I had to go buy some 34 waists, and I said, that's a pretty high class problem, ain't it? And he goes, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I bet you were sweating. I know we weren't sweating here today. We was pretty nippy, pretty chilly out. 129 people in here. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming by to say hi. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Well, hey there, Matt. That's a familiar name. This is old Matt, the Scrap Whisperer. Uh, okay. Well, BC, hey, Bill, do what you're told, man. It's probably the best thing for you. Well, you better wave real big, Jeff, because I'm nowhere near Cleellum. You're going to have to wave real big. That's right, Shop Cat. The only time you sweat here is shoveling, shoveling snow. That's right. Yep. Yeah, it does, Joe. Feels pretty good. Well, I didn't even have enough skinny enough. I had to go buy some skinny jeans. So yeah, it does feel good. And I feel yeah, it is a battle, and I battled it. And what I noticed the most is two things. I can get down on the floor and set the arms on my lift and then jump back up off the floor again. And before, I almost had to call the fire department and get me back up out of the floor. And the other thing I noticed is every time I go up steps, my knees hurt, and now they don't hurt anymore. So that's a good thing. Wow, Tony, man, you're in for a what an endeavor, man. I think I've got over 2,000 videos. I don't know how you'll do it. Guys, read what Tony says. He started at the beginning of my videos. He's only 5. He's only got through 5 of them. And there's over 2,000. I don't know, man. Yeah, that guy had that Mustang. Yeah, that was nice, and that was a cool place. Let me scroll up here. My friend George said something and I missed it. Where's George's comment? Huh. Where'd you go? Oh, okay. Thank you, George. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. He's not going to know what hit him, man. There's been just an outpouring of love for that guy, and he deserves it. And sub count keeps falling, but today I did my good deed. Uh, Good for you. Good for you, Shop Cat. That's cool. Team Heavy Chevy, thank you for that donation. I will pass that on to Danny Brown. I certainly will, and that is much appreciated. That will just mean the world to him. $20 is a lot of money to him right now, and he don't blow his money. It'll be put to good use. He just needs to catch up a little bit and try to take care of himself, his health and whatnot. But that's very kind of you guys, and thank you, George, and thank you, Team Heavy Chevy. Appreciate it. You watch the grafting stuff too. Yeah, there's not quite as many of those, but there's enough that you can learn a thing or two. You can learn what not to do, right, Jaws? Yeah, getting up off the floor is hard to do. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, it does. It gets really cold and lots of snow. Jeff, I'll be passing that on. I'll pass that on to Danny Brown. Thank you so much. That's like $70 right here in just the last few minutes. It's amazing what the internet can do. I never did want to ask for money, and I won't ask for me, but I just felt like it was an opportunity maybe to help old Brown a little bit more than I can help him. I help him when I can, but this has allowed him to get more help than I could ever give him, and so it's really good of you people to make the donations and good stuff. Yeah, yeah. I think Bernice is pretty upset. She hasn't spoke to me since I got home. She hasn't said a word. I don't know about that, Sean. not quite, not quite that big, but I'd like to come. If I can do this again sometime, I got to do a better job of letting people know where I'm going to be at a certain time. Because, hey, Rich, good to see you, man, and thank you for the donation, Rich. Um, yeah, I need to figure out how to, know where I'm going to be and announce it a couple of days in advance. And yet I don't like for people to know exactly where I'm at because I just don't want any problems, but there's people I love to see. It's just good to not have everybody know your location when you're traveling. But if I could set it up where I could meet people like in the morning and then hit the road and travel on through the day, that would work. And I also need to learn how to figure out a way to upload videos because I just couldn't do it from the road. It was going to take 91 hours to upload the files to the cloud just so I could start editing, and so that didn't work. But if I'm ever fortunate enough to do it again, I've learned some things this time that I'll know what to do next time and do better. Oh, Jeff, it just depends, man. Once in a while we have hard wind. We had let's see, night before last had a real hard wind. One time years ago, it's been a long time now, but it blew in excess of 100 miles an hour for about 20 consecutive hours. And it took the roof off of places and they blew trees down here on my place. And it was pretty bad, but that's rare. That's rare. Um, Thank you, Gary. I appreciate you, man. And yeah, that's true, Jeff. I'm sure there's some people who could help me put my car in safekeeping, and not have to worry about it. Matt, thank you very much. I will pass that on. I will pass that on to Danny. That's what, 90 bucks here in the last 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. You guys are awesome. Yeah, old Brown, he's not going to know what hit him. He's going to have a good Thanksgiving. He sure is. And he won't know what's going on because he doesn't watch these videos. He has no, can get them on his phone, but he really can't see well enough. And so he don't know what we're doing. He don't know what we're cooking up behind the scenes, but he's going to be amazed. And, I picture him taking his money and going to the grocery store and just buying anything he wants. And I know it hasn't been that way for a while. He's been on a really tight budget for a long, long time. John, I could take the rockabilly and I think it would make it, but it would sure take me a long time. And they would kick me off most of the highways for going too slow. Oh, thank you, David. Yeah. Oh, you live where you live in Alabama. I was up on Sand Mountain in Alabama, and I was within 20 miles of where I used to go and play music years ago. What is it? Rainsville, I think. Yeah. And then I spent the night down in Huntsville. Well, thank you, Skagit Ed. That's and Matt and George and everybody that donated. That's much appreciated. Starlink. Yeah, well, I didn't have any internet issues except for just getting my videos so that I could edit them. I had my Chromebook with me and I can't use it. My editing program doesn't work on my Chromebook. So I was planning to log into my home computer and do the editing there, but then it was going to take 91 hours to load the files to the cloud. And my son came up and got something set up and he said, well, we can do it now, Dad. But then I just never got the time. He had it figured out somehow to get the files to the cloud and everything. But hey, Terry, Speed Shop, greetings, man. Well, it's much appreciated, Ed. Yeah, I don't know how expensive it is, but if it was a one-time shot, like just if you could do it for a month, just for the road trip, it might be good. But really wasn't my issue. The video that I was able to get edited, I took it to the library in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it loaded in 8 minutes. So that wasn't the problem. It was just a matter of getting the files to the cloud, and then that wasn't working. So I had to do it on another computer, and it just took hours and hours to edit. So the internet really wasn't the problem. Yeah, like I said, I know Jeff. She don't do a whole lot around here. Like I said, I only have one disappointment and one regret. I'm disappointed that I didn't get to meet Dan and Danny, DD Speed Shop. I was hoping to meet them, and they were planning to come down and meet me, but he got sick, and that didn't work out. So I'm disappointed that I didn't get to meet them. Disappointed that there's a lot of you guys I didn't get to see along the way. I wanted to see George, Shade Tree Fix It Man, and several others, and it just wasn't working out with my time frame and the route and everything. But my only regret is that I didn't take Bernice with me, because that would have been hilarious. That would have been so funny, I think. I was cracking up talking about that. I told my daughter-in-law about it, my son and my daughter-in-law about how somebody in the live chat mentioned that. And I go, yeah, man, I should have done that, and she was laughing, and I was looking at her, and I said, you know what? You're not laughing at how funny that would be. You're laughing at me, how funny I think it would be, because she'd failed to see the humor in it. But I think it'd be hilarious driving with that mannequin in the car. Oh, 7,000 miles. Oh, Lordy. That would have been a hoot. Whole lot of Villies? I don't know. If you met Dee Dee, you might not have went to the barber again. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, thank you, John. That's a good. Send it to Brown. Send it to his address. That's perfect. I had a lot of people wanting to send it to me, and no, 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 don't send it to me. That'll take twice as long for him to get it. Just send it to him. That's why I put his address on the video. No, I never got sleepy. Never got sleepy, and I never even thought about cruise control. Some people were worried about me not having cruise control. I never even gave it a thought because my foot just naturally rests in the right position. Plus, I've been driving these old cars way before there was cruise control. Cars, everything's too easy now. Ken, thank you. I don't need to keep any, man. That's very kind of you, Ken. I won't keep it. I will send it all to Brown, and man, he ain't gonna know what hit him. What are we up to? $130 here tonight. Man, that's he gets $700 a month. So we've done that for him here in 10, 15 minutes. Or you guys have. You guys have. And that is very kind of you, Ken. I will send him all of it. And I don't need it. I'll get by. I'm okay. I never wanted to be rich. I just want to get by, and I'm doing that just fine. I used to help Bernice in the hearse with me. Well, Sean, I love the East Coast. I mean, I've been there before. I did the same trip across the country from ocean to ocean and back in 1972 in what was then a fairly new truck. It was a '68 Ford pickup, and so I've done this trip before, but I'm no stranger to that part of the country. I'm in the Carolinas and Virginia and all that, and it looks just like it did where I grew up. I grew up in the Ozark Mountains in southern Missouri, and so it's hills, rolling hills, and hardwoods and colors. Red oak, white oak, post oak, uh, all kinds of oaks and clear oak, and yeah. So I'm used to that, but it was really pretty, really pretty. I'd forgotten how beautiful it is. So I liked it. I liked everything about it. Yeah, the only thing left on my bucket list now is to do it again. To somehow get the money to do it again. Maybe I can get a sponsor. Maybe Vivor or one of these outfits that wants to sponsor my trip. They get a lot of publicity, a lot of recognition. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a hoot. Bob invited me to come see him, but he's way down there in somewhere in Mississippi, and I couldn't fit it in. I couldn't fit it all in. Well, that would be a dream to do it every year, and but that costs a lot of money. I still haven't figured out what the gas costs yet. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to add it up, but um, and there's Jeff Bradshaw in the house. Yeah, I'd love to do another trip like that, but when I find out how much I spent on gas, that may be out the window. All I know is my bookkeeper called one day and she said, "Ken, I went up and paid the bills, and you're $2,000 in the red. You got to transfer some money." So reality hit. Back to reality. I was going along like I didn't have a care in the world, and like I had plenty of money, and now I got bills to pay and business to run, work to do, and so. But I have a new perspective, and it was really good for me. I feel like doing it. Yeah, Bernice and Red, that would be quite a team. Oh, Bills. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Ray. Huntsville, Sharpsville. Yep. Yeah, lots of vills, I guess. Cheeseburger in paradise. Scrapping together. There was a new one. Welcome. Scrapping together. You know what, Ken Uber asked me if I got rid of polecats. You know what? I've caught 10 in less than 30 days. I've caught one before I left. Neighbors caught one while I was gone. So I've caught 8 since I've been home. I've only been home a little over a week, but um not before last I got 2. 2 for the price of one. I got 2 in the same trap. And that's the second time that's happened. So and last night I went outside and I could smell old number 11 lurking in the shadows. He was here. He didn't spray, but you can tell. There's a little bit odor. I knew he was around. He was walking around out there. So I set the trap and but I didn't catch him. I caught old Dum Dum instead. I caught my stinking cat here. I caught old Joshua. And he's so dumb, he didn't even know there's anything wrong. He's sitting there purring when I went out there to unlock the cage, like this is normal. Scrapping together. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching, man. An interest in the V6s. Okay. Oh, Tuesday. I'm going to be out of commission, Jeff. I'm going to be out of commission for a while. I've got surgery on Tuesday, and I'm not going to be doing anything for a couple of weeks. Yes, a polecat is a skunk. Yeah, I know they're eating his food, Matt. They're eating old Josh's food. Yeah, I need to send them polecats to Washington D.C. with the rest of them. Yeah. Well, Jeff, I'm not going to be able to do anything on Tuesday. I won't even be able to talk on the phone. I'm having oral surgery and I'm having some implants put in my jaw. And what they do is they drill your jawbone and then they take a hammer and a punch and they drive in that titanium post with barbs on it into the jawbone. And my face swells up like a big old pumpkin and I can't talk and I can't do anything. So he can call you Tuesday, but I ain't going to be able to talk to you probably for a couple of weeks. Both before I go to the hospital. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 50 Dodge panel van. Okay. Well, put some videos together, man. I'll watch. 155 people in here and 124 thumbs up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Thank you guys. That helps me out. Appreciate it. I hope the price of fuel will drop, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I know. I'm hoping too, Ian. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm getting two. I'm getting two right up front, Jeff. I have several, and I'm getting two more right in the front. Andrew, I was just thinking about you. Somebody asked me if that cab over or COE was still available. So I'm still waiting for you to come and get it, Andrew. Get some whiskey. No, you don't want me to have any whiskey. I guarantee you that. No, I ain't going to do that. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Get some safety wire for my coppers. You mean choppers? Probably. Auction off my cowboy hat? I don't know if anybody bid on it. You think anybody would bid on it? How much would you bid on that hat, Bill? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be going to Tijuana. Thank you, Richard. Oh, thank you, Randy. Yeah, I made it home just fine. Yeah, good old sweet tea. That's right. How much you think I get for it, cheeseburger? Somebody here suggested that I auction off my cowboy hat, my Bailey, and give the proceeds to old Brown, and I'd be willing to do it. I'd do that if I thought it would bring anything, but see, Bill's already put in 25 bucks. He figures it's worth 25. Hey Tim, good to see you, man. Oh, a raffle. I see what you mean, cheeseburger. Somebody said auction it off, but I see what you mean, a raffle. Yeah. $2 a ticket. Yeah. Use my videos usually get about 6,000 views, but even if 2,000 people bought a ticket, but I don't think I don't think I don't think there's 2,000 people that are that interested in my hat, and I don't think there's probably not 20 people. Oh, there goes Captain Tom. He says 30. I don't know. $100. Oh, look at there. We got $100. Yeah, I might. Maybe it'd be worthwhile. I might have to give that some thought. Raffle. Yeah, that is a good idea. It wasn't my idea. It was Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger had that idea. He says, I think it'll work. I don't doubt it. $1. But who wants my hat? That's what I don't understand. Who would want it? You guys read Lucinda's pics comment. She says I just logged on and you're auctioning off your clothes. That's my daughter, guys. No, Cindy, they have suggested that I sell raffle tickets for my hat for $2 a ticket and raise money for old Brown. I bet you have, Andrew. I bet you've been giving it. Auction the Vice Grip Garage hat. Yeah, well, they're too easy to get. I don't think anybody'd pay too much for them. Auction the hat, keep it, and donate to Brown. Well, no, if I auctioned it, I'd have to give it away. Yeah, the hat I wear most of the time. Where is my hat? I got it's in the house, I guess. I don't think anybody'd want my scroungy old hat. I don't know. Oh boy. What size? Richard, or yeah, Richard says, what size is it? I don't know. I have to look. Well, if I auction it off, I'd have to give it to the highest bidder. I see that, George, but it's not. I haven't officially set all this up. I need to do it so that everybody has a chance. See, there's only 152 people in here, and I need to do it so 5 or 6,000 people have a chance at it. A date with Bernice, yeah, that's a thought. That's a thought. Hey, Ken, thanks for coming by, man. Ken Uber, appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, you're right, Cindy. The rest of it he spent foolishly. Yeah. He hasn't spent any money on that lately, though. He hasn't had any money to spend. Things have been pretty tight. But it's going to get better for him, Cindy. There's been people making donations left and right. He's not going to know what hit him. He's going to have a good Thanksgiving, thanks to the good folks at YouTube. My subscribers are the best in the world. Fruit don't fall far from the graft. Yeah, that's true. We talk about that quite a bit, Jeff. She calls me up sometimes, says, Dad, I just need to talk to somebody who gets it, somebody who gets me. She and I are on the same page. Yeah, Jaws, even you guys, man. Yeah. Can I send you something to raffle? Well, let's think about that, guys. Let's think about that for a minute. I need to if I'm going to do that, I need to do it on a video so that more people can get involved. There's 145 people here, but we had 150 something a while ago, so we would want to get a lot of people involved to do that. So let's give that some thought. But that's a pretty good idea. I'd hate to lose my hat, but I'd give it up for old Brown. I would. Second Tuesday, the second Tuesday. Oh, Jeff's gonna call me the second Tuesday of next week. Okay, Jeff. I'll hold you to it, man. Bye, Jeff. So bye, Jeff. Later, Bradshaw. Oh, what guy. How long have we been here? 53 minutes. I got some iced tea brewing in there. It's steeping. It's steeping right now. So it'll be ready here in a minute. Oh, no. No, your nickname don't offend me, man. Not at all, Steve. No, no, sir. Don't offend me. Yeah, I could, Bill. I need to think about that, but it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would want that old hat. But I think that's not the point. I think the point would be if they knew they were raising money for Brown, I bet you there'd be some people would buy some raffle tickets. I just want to be careful about that because my channel has always been, my thing has always been that I'll never ask you for money and I'll never try to sell you anything. And I kind of want to stay true to that. But at the same time, it's been an opportunity here to help old Brown out a little bit, and it's been a good thing. Been a lot of people stepped up, and if it's $20, man, that's great because pretty soon, 10 people donate $20. Boy, that's a lot of money to old Brown right now. That will help him a lot. I just picture, maybe I said this already, but I picture him going to the grocery store and just buying anything he wants. That'd be something. Yeah, Randy, it's been a while. Okay, Joe. Yeah, that's why I'm not rushing into this thing. I need to that's a good point, Joe. I need to kind of research this thing a little bit. Thank you, Ken, for the what? And there's $20. And thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. I will send that on to Brown. Very much appreciated. Yep. Chinese corn tea. No, that don't sound. That don't sound good at all. Yeah, Randy, it's been 4 years. I can't believe it, but it don't seem like that long, does it? Yeah, yeah, it is, Jaws. He's a good man. He's a good old soul. Make it fun. Oh yeah, I know it would be fun. Thanks, Danny. Much appreciated. I will send that to Brown. Thank you so much for the donation. Randy says no, sir. I don't know what you're no sirring about, but okay, no sir. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yeah, just got here and I'm selling my clothes. That's the way it goes. First your money, then your clothes. Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. You can see his address is in that video, and that'll be a big help to him. What about what? I don't know which comment. I'm lost. I'm confused, Randy. You said no, sir, but I don't know what you're no sirring about. I don't know. There was Ken on the Sunday night, Gary. Absolutely. Yep, pond is winterized, Gary. I've got the pump shut down and drained, and the leaf basket drained, and the winter pump in, and the pond heaters in. It's all ready to go, and I got my snowblower on the tractor. I'm ready. Oh, about 4 years. You can't believe it's been that long. I couldn't either, but I watched the video, and sure enough, man, it don't seem possible. Seems like 2 years at the most, don't it? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Old Brown working on my car wearing a Napa hat. Yep. Yeah, we got quite a bit of snow coming down right now outside. Okay, 58 minutes. Couple more minutes, guys. I'm gonna cut out of here. I like to keep it to about an hour. It's about all you can stand. Old Waylon, probably. Raffling your hat would be a good cause, like helping out Mr. Brown would be worth it. Well, yeah, people collect all manner of things from celebrities, but I'm not a celebrity. This is an old hillbilly with a hat. Oh yeah, is that right, Matt? Yeah, yeah, I know him. 50. I met him in 1972. Well, Andrew, I'm wondering if I could raffle off that if I could raffle off that cab over GMC. That'd be one thing I'd like to get rid of. No, no, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just an old hillbilly banging on rusty metal. So in the middle, Canada didn't stick. Good night, George. Good night, sweetheart. I know that song, George. It's time to go. Thank you, Richard. Message held in review. Good night, Weather Wire. Okay, we can show that. I don't know why that's held. Good night, Ray Perkins saying good night. Thank you, Skagitad, Steve. Okay, I will, Steve. I don't know if it got any better gas mileage, but it had to run a little better because they were gapped so wide. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay. I'm trying to catch up on all the videos or all the comments before I get out of here. Yeah, rat truck, but I don't know if anybody wants that cab over. I can't seem to give it away. Yeah, it is a long way from Australia. Joshua, call your dad. Oh yeah, I know, Robo Frank. There's my therapist. My therapist is in here. My psychiatrist. Yeah, I know, Robo Frank. It's a sickness, man. It's an affliction. Okay, Jaws. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. That's right, Captain Tom. Thanks for throwing that out there. Maybe some people will see it after I go because I'm going to sign off here. Um, Thank you, Tony Ranch. All right, guys. Much appreciated. Um, yeah. Thanks for coming and saying hello. And until I see you again, I sure do appreciate you.